Another one. ASTRALIS are not happy about how this is going. dupreeh comes in from the side. The IGL is gone, but Merbit's still around the corner, and he might not be expected. Pushes in through the smoke, wants to go for around the flank, but it might not be a good idea. Instead, just get some cover and wants to reface in. When that smoke clears out, they will recheck. But Merbit, he's just waiting for Crucial to be in position. No way for them to stop it. Merbit comes in with another. Crucial still can't find Xyp9x, though. Another 1v2. The main man so far on the scoreboard, and main man in clutches, and now question is, can ASTRALIS find their guaranteed 8th off the back of Xyp9x? He's creeping forward, bomb yet to be recovered. Crucial might just find the timing. Xyp9x adjusts, Crucial misses his shot. That's going to be big, and now bomb's being planted. It's in the open. Crucial won't be expecting it to be in this position. Oh my god, Xyp9x, you've got to be joking.
Oh, it's a ballsy plant, but you're right. They have no idea where he's gone off to. They think he's still in the site somewhere.
Xyp9x could just, he's led them on a wild goose chase. They've got no idea what's going on over here. So Real and Crucial have been bamboozled. They won't be checking this under any circumstance, and Xyp9x knows he has to play for the flying off as it's jumping down. He's managed to find it from underneath the girder. It's surreal now, inside the smoke. Xyp9x is spraying. Xyp9x destroys him.
Nova, though, comes out of the connector. Xyp9x might be having a hell of a game, but wasn't anticipating that one. But there's 2 kills in response from ASTRALIS. The collapse on A is going to be rapid, and they're showing presence everywhere around the map. Thomas, Dooley's up close. Oh no! That's the kill he needs to!
Oh my god, he's got 2!
They can win this round!
Oh my god!
And
Merbit is forced off the angle. Xyp9x so close. He should be able to get it, but Thomas is expecting it. Free-firing in, but he's sloppy on the spray. Merbit has to trade. Back to a 1v2. Lucky now called to question. He's had a hot hand these past few, but those have been openings more often than not. Getting back onto a bomb site, an entirely different question. But he's found the kill. Max is down and he can't plant the bomb.
Oh, does Merbit read into this? Lucky now repositioning to the low ground. Merbit's still so concerned about Heaven. Doesn't have a smoke. No utility to make things easier for him either. And just knows that Lucky is waiting for that tick of the bomb.
And Lucky's made the perfect play. So much space given out. He can catch him as he's going to be
He didn't commit to the plant.
Now Merbit, he's going to be located 100%. Lucky has to be careful to scope it at the right time. The quick scope has got it. Lucky is going to give it to them. ASTRALIS finds 16.
Speaking of operating with just a pistol, you got Deaths here, the naked P250, working on apps, and yeah, that's doesn't get much more comfortable for MAGISK in his signature position. Very few players have come close to the dominance. MAGISK and Electronic, to the tip of the tongue when we talk about Pit, and here's a demonstration as to why. Oh, beautiful. God damn, that is just picture perfect. It worked once, and again, don't forget, MAGISK is on the balcony, more alert this time, but only a deagle. He's actually going looking for info. He's not going to be ready for this. Yeah, loses his head, and they might lose the sight. Bubsky, Zip, and dupreeh are all cowering here, and it's really just bait for dupreeh's M4. And here's his first fight. It's a bit sketchy, and it's just not enough. The bodies have dropped. The round is won. Movistar Riders just need to find Lucky, and there's his announcement. If that smoke hadn't a bloom, Tessus would have had him dead to rights, but he's actually using it to play right there, dead in the open now. I suspect Heroic may not be prepared for this. Refresh is worried about Secret. These off angles are just so good, and there goes Tessus. MAGISK denies Heroic and then some. Not only taking on the burden of leadership, but he's hitting all the shots necessary as well. Cadian looked a little threatening at the moment.
5 silenced M4s, they're just going to rush ramp.
Yeehaw! Ah, Tessus holds down mouse 1 and 3, melted.
I'm going to secure this one, I'm sure. Watch this. Oh, knife him. Do it.
Lucky.
Yeah. Oh! What? He's got the 6th sense of Spidey senses tingling right here.
Oh, imagine if Lucky did something like this. A cheeky one to completely knock Heroic out. There's no way. There's no way. Lucky was staring at the wall.
He almost got knifed.
And now he's actually got a 1v2 with already a dinks down. Oh my god, it's a 1v1. Lucky. This would extend his contract. I mean, look at him go, making a very strong case to close it right here. He only had a Tech 9. Shush, red-faced after this one. Tess is starting to get a little sweaty in the palms. Now that bomb, ooh, it is retrievable if Tessus doesn't swing out. His timing is everything.
Oh, he didn't spot him. He didn't spot him.
And now there's a chance, just buying time. Will he go vents though? This could cost him. Oh my goodness. All right, to the top side. Good angle from Shush, just as they're starting to clear alternate angles.
Guys, you have to die. Make sure you die.
You do need to die.
Please do die.
Well, they'll try and maybe get down the vents. That could be something. Ooh, okay. Problem solved. Refresh puts 4.
There's a timing window for this of just pivoting. Gonna jump on up, get on the railing, and oh, how far is he pushing the issue here? Zip might be heading straight for Cold Zera.
Ooh. I like the angle.
This is a blind spot, really.
Yeah, and Cold's made it clear he's coming. There is the first. Zip getting swung on. Oh, Zipex. Play right now. So oh, and Bubsky's hit a banger onto Poison. Controlling his spray. S attacks a nuisance, and that's another chance. Zipex will deny it. A 2-on-2. Bomb to be planted. Will he opt for Heaven's Side? And he will. Cold Zera creeping his way up the ladder, and they've got a little bit of util to work with. Some flashbangs thrown in. Oh, but the suppressing shots. Dude saved Lucky's life. A second flash, perhaps Lucky's a bit safer now, and Zipex has kept his teammates safe. He knows when to take the aggressive stance. He knows when not to. Flame's been the best for Cole, 16, but that's where it stops. And Astralis, consecutive rounds in response. It's not just going to be that opening 5. Good restraint from Zip. 2 coming in from main. It's just going to have a main pincer movement. They haven't even taken lobby, and yeah, confirmation from Bubsky's suspicions. He's caught a great flash, and yeah, Cole looks set for success here. Zips Deagle, however. Oh, Zips Deagle, however, they're all in the feed. Just when they looked like there was no threat, Zip comes and does it again. What are you doing to him, Zipex? I definitely think if Neofrag's up to the task, he's got mighty fine aim as this guy, but so's Lucky. And that's surely the end of that. Oscar's going to have to do an awful lot with an MP5 looking the wrong way. Lucky looking good.
Whoa.
Csgo, that low HP doesn't seem to be stopping him. Kit, smoke, it's Zip. He seems to have worked out where he may be, or the most likelihood. Fakes it out. Zip confirms his location, and now it's all about those shots through the smoke. Low HP does end Csgo, and Astralis with a very good shock. Yeah, he's tagged up Lucky, and does adjust into Zip. 2 quick connections has put them in the lead in a large margin. Bodies are dropping elsewhere as well. Magisk's project in Yard is cancelled, and B-Stick times his engagement wisely, does chip away at Dupree. They can't stop the plant. They'll have to let that go down, and Astralis good for that every round. Suddenly, Csgo's gone and joined B-Stick in the grave. Shock's got his knife out, and this advantage is just disintegrated. 2v4, Dupree and Bubsky with a full ace. Going for the plant, the flash is going to be eaten. Shock has no vision and no life. 3-on-3, and Magisk takes another with him. They're trying to hold on. They are so low. Oscar to save Sinner's chances. And that's the first required. Plays with the doors. He's got util to play with as well. Bubsky's low, and even lower now. Oscar's playing this perfectly. May have a hole, actually. Did he get his util through it?
Beautiful.
Oh, lovely. Absolutely perfect. And that is that. Sinners will see another round courtesy of Oscar.
Beautiful stuff there. That was great work. Now the low HP, it made it easier there. I really like that flash from Bubsky to set up Magisk there.
Cancel his plans.
I think he must have caught the elbow as he came through hut, but now we're going into top. Oh, Bubsky.
Yeah, screwed. It's up to Dupree, and clean clicks. Clean as hell. Okay, a 2-on-2. Dupree suddenly makes a round out of this again. How often have we seen this? And no, denied. The plant doesn't even go down. Csgo to come up clutch. He knows where Magisk was. Spots him. He knows what you're up to. He needs to be good on these shots, and he's not. Another one goes topsy-turvy for Sin.
If they want any chance of winning this round, they're going to have to do it together. Deaths will actually smoke it off, which seems a little counterintuitive to me. The bomb is down there somewhere. Tessus will smoke it again just to make sure it's absolutely cleaned up this time around. And then I imagine that somebody like Shush will just try and walk his way down to this one. But Deaths is on the flank, and Deaths has found Shush. Silence now for a moment longer as Tessus is having to try a bit more of a long flay. Around the back, around the world. Will catch Deaths, and now just has Mopos to deal with. Doesn't have a smoke anymore, though. Actually has picked one up after using one already. Mopos is coming in behind. I kind of feel like it's like the Jaws music playing any moment. Tessus needs to get himself readied up. Mopos is actually going to go all the way back around. This is like a game of cat and mouse, Dan. They can't stop toying with each other. It's one way back around the world, and round the mulberry bush we go as Tesses quickly adjusts to Mopos. Despite landing the shot, it's not enough to secure.
Nice shot from Mopos as well, using that secondary ult instead of Alex. Interesting to see it. Worked out so far in this round, and now Tesses looking to try and answer back, get whatever he can. There's still shots ringing out, but none of them connecting. And this B site, it faltered massively in that last round. Looking if they can stand up to the test of time this time around. A lot of time still in the round as well. A minute on the clock. Molotov in towards that back corner is just about almost takes Defs out of action. I think his smoke allowed that cross in the nick of time. And now Mopos is going to have to try and get this ult working. He's 8 and 11 right now. Nave Peter's in front of him, but the shot is good, and now he needs more. Tesses is on the cusp of this B site. A beautiful first. Mopos standing
Drops
tall.
in his face, waiting for these two players to start to get invented by pushing through it. HE grenade, flashbang, one quick frag, gets one, knife out, maybe not quite. It's awkward, it's precarious, and it's up to Cadian. 1 versus 1 against Alex. It's a good molly. It might flush Cadian out, and there it is, into Alex's crosshair. Movistar Riders will do just enough to ascertain 6 rounds this half, Dan. If Alex can actually figure out
smoke's going to be thrown in.
Yeah, it was going to be a fake anyway. There was only one lurk outside, so be able to drive the rotations, looking for that upper side take, potentially event time if they like.
Well, Dets, he's not good for anything. Mopos either. Some pious at least for one, but it's a 4-4 heaven positioning. Not quite going to be enough, although, as I say that, Alex sideswipes the MP9, leaves Poison in a 1-on-2. Has spotted the location first. Seems to have an idea of Alex's location. Navi G can't connect. The back turn of Poison is no more.
Side drops the bomb to get a couple of kills. The team's continuing trying to move forward. The enemy being some bias, holding on, and now it just comes down to Poison. Chaos everywhere. The pick comes through from that heaven position. He needs to try and lean forward to pick up that bomb. Alex coming in from main.
1 HP. AWP against AK. 1 bullet from either party shall do. Poison to scoop up the bomb. Transitions behind the silos. Will punch in the digits. Alex, as you mentioned, stepping up monumentally for his side. Poison missed shot. Drops the smoke. Question is, where has he gone? Has he dipped back towards the silos, or has he moved towards Mini? Alex, he doesn't know. It's up to him to clear out these angles.
Yeah, Poison's so low. Even that incendiary going down to the hut position means that Poison can't move forward. He could just try and stick the bomb.
Shall he? He is. Alex, he's sticking it. 1 more second. IWP, just about. Man, it was close. That man advantage crucial to this round.
Beautiful read for jackz to read that Mopos is going to be deep out in lobby, and now it comes down to the players out from ramp trying to get this retake together. S-Attack still thinking about coming in for the vent angle. It all comes down to the time stalling for Movistar.
Well, it'll beat RVG. Some pious. He found 2. All down to JKS. He tries to pepper down one at close range. Caught between too many angles.
Portions of that previous round. Are they going to go for a boost? It looks like they are. Alex to jump up on the head of Mopos. Waiting for timing, and there you go. You find it. Beautiful kill onto Oscar.
Yeah, as you said, it was fantastic time. And Oscar had just turned around as well, so I think he was considering it. Maybe heard the landing of the jump up there as he was going in for the peak, but just couldn't quite spin in time, unfortunately. It's going to be the man advantage for Movistar. One of the better positions they've been in quite a while, but they're going to continue to aggress over on ramp. It's a risky play for sure, but they made it work. Alex gets all 3.
Some players might give it up, bro. The timing is just there. The minute Oscar, or the second Oscar unscopes, some players is on the peak, and it just sucks. Sucks for Oscar. As now all the frags start to run through. It's only Neo left, and he's doing a little bit of damage. He's got a couple kills. Okay. Frags for him. He doesn't have a kit, so there's not going to be any time for the defuse, but he's just hoping he can bait some players into dying to this bomb. As he'll try and back away himself, some players is going to put shots inside the smoke, and I think he's dead. Oh, no, he manages to stay alive. Fair enough.
Tizian Mopos, nice timing on the swing. Actually works out to get the kill on Surreal. Has the bait as well then with Davey in the background. And there we go. Mopos with the 3rd kill even being found. Just manages to get himself another 2, spray it down. picks up the AK, and suddenly Crucial's left all alone. Absolutely decimated in the side alley, no longer having control of the bomb either. So Crucial has got to move back around for it, and they pretty much just trade places through the smoke right there. Sorry, he does have the bomb now. Nice little shot on towards the low health player. But as you can see, Detz, I was going to say, still here with full health and the Kevlar behind that Deagle. His position, though, being confirmed, so Crucial decides he just wants to go ahead and stick that bomb, gets it down, and now has a very aggressive angle, spots the shoulder of D90 coming in from behind. It should be too much for the players to handle. They're pinned in on the bomb site, making this after plant incredibly difficult with players moving in from both sides. The P90 range is sprays away. Mighty Max steals it, though, so we don't actually see a P90 kill. That's very rude. But he already has the one, but I wanted more. Anyway, Sunpius, how did they not clear at the back of the bomb site? How did they not expect him to be here? Somehow thinking he'd be on some sort of a flank at this stage. Gets wallbanged down, but he's managing to hang on for now. Drops the pistol, and eventually himself is dropped.
He finds one, but that's all he can find. It's all down to one. Cadian, a 1 versus 2. Finds the first to bring it to this 1 versus 2 situation, but the retake is going to be tough.
Yeah, it is tough. He doesn't have a defuse kit as well. The only thing that was working for him is he does have a smoke. It will go straight onto the bomb, and he can pick on a nice angle. He does deal with shock, but look at the damage done. It's now all down to Neofrag. The one problem is it's only an instant headshot, and Cadian will find it. It didn't even look like it was coming in. There's utility. Cadian will be dropped an incendiary over in a situation where you may want to use it first. But he's actually going to be mollied off. He's going to be forced away. Cadian gets one, but the spray down could be good, and there we go. The utility usage from Sinners. Zedko with a double spray down. It recovers it into a 3v3. Refresh is here, though, and he's here in Ascendance. Gets one, gets two. Beautiful frag from the FAMAS, looking for a third, and what a clean-up that is from Refresh. FAMAS is so hard to use. He will fall off of it for now, but it could be a spot that isn't as easily pre-fired as before, and he will get an opening tag, but it is only the Mach 10 to take the tag, so it should not be too much of a problem. Another tag coming in, though. So much damage has been done. Shock has finished off down through the smoke with the Deagle. Refresh should be able to plant the bomb and plant it safely as well. It's a little bit risky, but Tesses is holding his angle, and look where Shush is. He's coming in on a big flank right now. That could easily deal with Sinners, and Tesses even tapping down Neofrag through the smoke. That is going to be an easy bit of guessing work there. Of course, he knows his angles. He's played the map enough. 4v3 though still. They did deal with the flanker. Shock getting a nice headshot once again. 2 frags for him on this round so far, but Cadian is not going to show anything. He's too experienced for this. Refresh looking for something here on the Mach 10. Shock looking for another headshot. There's a third. Oh, he's got 4 kills.
No. GT side. But now there's this X factor. Surreal implementing himself into the red room. Could siphon rotations.
Good timing from Shu. Should get traded out here, and he will, although Refresh is there for the instant one. Meanwhile, as you said, Surreal's pushed in, getting aggressive. He's got 4 to find. It'd be nice to have a little bit of support here, but the double spray down makes it look doable. And that's very cleanly done as well. He takes minimal damage for it. I saw it in my mind's eye, Michael. Honestly, the way that they were lined up there on the heroic side has now put this round into disarray. Refresh, holding an off angle, will get the clean headshot, and thank goodness.
So it's a quick trade and a 4-on-4 that, once again, Endpoint making use of this open territory over at A. Refresh and Mirbit basically kissing.
This is filthy. This is all down to timing as well. You know, it looks like Refresh might be able to get it. However, he was on the corner of the wall. Maybe it'll take him down. It's Shush with the double, though. Looking for a little more, and he'll get it. That A1S coming up big style. Great positioning, and now just Mirbit against 2. Certainly, again, not impossible with the low HP bar of Shush, but a little improbable. We'll see. They're very split. But the long range going to check in. But of course, the way that these angles work on Ancient, sometimes holding with an AK, it's actually pretty damn beneficial. He's not ready for Shush on the right-hand side, but I feel like he's got a good enough angle to deal with this. Going to step out. Oh, my goodness. And the timing for Shush.
Secure a path to the major. Flash is brilliant. The Tech-9 running down Max, and trades can't come in quick enough. Stown flubs the Molotov, but, you know, he's done the work he needed to in terms of getting an entry.
Come on, lads. Hold it together. Here we go. Thomas at long range on the A1S. Getting pretty wide. He's taking the frags, but my God, he does overstep. Poison rips his head clean off. There's some deep smokes here, but you can see he's down. He's confident. He's got the scope to work with as well, and this is a perfect angle. In for one, dips out. No bomb going to go down, but they go flying on through straight into the meat grinder, and it looks like it's all going to fall apart, but no. Tesses, the chaos that was created by his teammates was enough to work with. I don't know whether I'm the biggest fan of, you know, flash and go, but they make it work.
Oh, they catch them off guard.
Very slow moving. Hoping to catch someone off. Oh, and they do. Poison looking the wrong way. Now the burst will begin. There is still another player in the form of JKS. He's a bit low, and he's not quite sure how he can defend here, but the crack angle round the corner, fade away headshots, and he finds all three. There he is.
Zedko, nearly 4 by 3, spots out Poison. Oscar's aware of it as well. He's posted up for Silo, and surely they're ready for this. No, again, Zedko profits, condemns them to an early disadvantage, and then he gets a second. Never mind the first. Double from Zedko here on Yard. A third added to the pile. What's going on in the Complexity camp?
Well, this is looking like a bit of a meltdown, really, isn't it? The Poison death. Yeah, then
Oscar
blame desperate.
in for sinners, aren't they?
It's all right. If they go top into this Galil here of coldzera, he can pick up a frag or two.
Oh, and he will. First is found, leaps straight into the face of Shock. coldzera,
They're low.
He's such a threat. Takes another. The hero round. We said we had to have a hero step up, and Cold with his Galil has done just that. 30 seconds. It's B-Stick, low on time and health. And he's found 3 of his own, so it's a battle of the first to find the 4th. He suspects Cold is still on that top side. Cold's going around the world, and this is a smart play from him. You can see he's going to catch a timing as he hears that bomb sound to be able to ascend the ladder. It's up to B-Stick's initial read. As he plants, what does he consider? I think he's looking hot. Oh, and Cold books him. What a round. coldzera.
Take that control around main. They've heavily invested 3 players. I was thinking maybe they could have dropped some back and stacked up elsewhere. But you can see Zedko kind of just making noise around this area. Has managed to keep 3 of them for now in position. Obviously, Endpoint aren't quite, or rather Sinners aren't quite aware of this. If they were, they probably would have just made that commitment over towards B. But as they spot a couple of them now, it might actually, I was going to say, force them to pull it back towards A even. May as well at this point. Great work by Zedko, though. He cleans up 3 for himself on the FAMAS as well. He makes it look like a good gun, honestly.
They will be frustrated. They will be very frustrated. Found the first kill into that round. And, you know, if there's any player that you want to drop through the smoke, it's got to be Thomas. Speaking of through the smoke, nearly the collapse for Oscar. He's going to keep on fragging, though. Not missing at all. Oh, my Lord. That's what we came for, isn't it? Oscar, an absolute beast.
Around the cave that they haven't been able to deal with, and he's pulled back a kill from there, and there's a ton of damage as well that's been done.
Big aggressive push here from NeoFrag as well. He's been the real thorn in the side. It's all on to Thomas to keep them alive. Off angle, spotted out, will land the flick onto the first, gets the second as well. 1 more to go. The AWP doesn't care that he's low, and Thomas comes alive at the most crucial time. Oh, what a pair of rounds from both sides.
Well, this force buy is not looking too good, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of surprised they went for it. Didn't need to, although I don't believe their buy would have been too fantastic if they went for the eco. They would have got the guns and a few nades and such, but they would have been lacking when it comes to the AWP, etc. And, well, they've done a decent job trading out ESA tag, but coldzera holding strong from short, gets himself 2, and actually tries to continue to fight with the USP, which I think may eventually cost him his life. My feed's completely frozen. I don't know what's going on anymore. I come back and a lot of people are dead. It's something like Mighty Max now. He's got himself an AWP though, and an nade destroys him, so he can't do anything with it.
Yeah, with every round, Endpoint gets the hope